A very warm good morning to one and all present over here class. Welcome to the digital platform of APS. Now this is Pawan Kumar. Today I will start 14th lecture of chapter 13 probability. So class, in previous lecture I have discussed independent variable bias theory, and I have completed questions related to bias theory and NCERT questions also. So now in today lecture I will discuss questions related to probability distribution. So now come to the question. Now question is, find the probability distribution of. Now question is, find the probability distribution of number of doublets in 3 throws of a pair of dice. So our question is, we have to find the probability distribution of number of doublets in 3 throws of dice. Number of doublets in 3 throws of dice. See, now you know, or from solution, see, let S be the sample space in single roll of 3 dice. Or single roll of 2 dice, because this is pair of dice. Now n of s, you know, n of s, that is 36, you know, 1 1 1 2 1 3 1 4 1 5 1 6 2 1 2 2 2 3 2 4 2 5 2 6. So in this question, consider like x denotes the number of doublets in single throws of or single roll of 2 dice. Now what will be the outcomes come, and what will be the outcomes? The outcomes will be 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, and 6, 6. This is the doublets that will come. Now die is rolled 3 times, 3 throws of a pair of dice. So possibilities are, there is no doublets first of all, and in second case we can take 1 doublet and 2 non-doublets, and third case we can take 2 doublets and 1 non-doublets, and in third case all 3 doublets. See, so if we will consider x denotes the number of doublets, then random variable x such that for no doublets this will be 0, and 1 doublets, 2 non-doublets, that is 1, and now 2 doublets, 1 non-doublets. and now 3 denotes all 3 are doublets. So this is the random variable. So you know, probability of getting doublets, probability of getting doublets, doublet means 1 1 2 2 3 3 4 4 5 5 6 6. So this is the event, favorable events. We can write, or that is 6 upon 36, its result will be 1 by 6. And the probability of non-doublets, what will be the result? Probability of not getting a doublets. Probability of not getting a doublets, that is 1 minus 1 by 6 we can take. So 1 minus 1 by 6, its result will be 5 by 6. See, so now we have to find the probability of getting non-doublets. Means we have to calculate P of x0. So P of x is equal to 0. P of x is equal to 0. What we can take its value? Probability of not getting doublets or getting doublets. No doublets. This is no doublets. So what we can write? Suppose first time, second time, third time. First time no doublets, second time no doublets, third time no doublets, and its result will be 125 upon 216. Now probability of getting 1 doublets, so what will be the result? Probability of getting 1 doublets, what will be the result? Suppose in case of 1 doublets you can take first is suppose doublets, so other 2 will be non-doublets. Now first plus first will be non-doublets, second will be doublets, third will be non-doublets. Now third, first will be non-doublets, second will be non-doublets, third will be doublets. So what will be its result? Its result is 25 by 6 6 are 36, 216. So 25 25 25, result will be 75 by 216. So its calculation will be 75 by 216. Now P of x is equal to 2, means probability of getting 2 doublets in case 1 by 6, 1 by 6, 5 by 6 or 5 by 6. Now 1 by 6, 5 by 6, 1 by 6. Now 5 by 6, 1 by 6, 1 by 6, and its result will be 5 by 216, so 15 by 216. So its calculation will be 15 by 216. Now see the next step. The next step is this probability of getting 3 doublets. So x is equal to 3 in case on first die or first pair. Suppose 1 by 6, 1 by 6. So 1 by 6, again 1 by 6, again 1 by 6. So this is for doublets, and its calculation will be 1 upon 216. Now what will be the probability distribution? So required probability distribution what we can write? See, now this is random variable x and this is corresponding probability. So for x is equal to 0 means no doublets, result is 125 by 216. Now in case of 1, this is 75 by 216. Now in case of 2 doublets, result is 15 by 216. Now in case of 3 doublets, 1 upon 216. And here when you will add this, you will get the same result 1. See. Now this is the answer. This is the answer. Now suppose in this question you have to find out mean. So what you will do? Now extra question is here. Suppose you have to find out mean. So what you will do? This is extra question. Suppose this is probability distribution table and we have to find out mean of random variable. So extra question, suppose if we have to find out mean, if we have to find out mean of the random variable, mean of random variable, x such that 0, 1, 2, 3 for the same question. For the same question. So what you will do? You will complete the same steps, and first of all you have to find out the probability distribution table, and we have drawn or we have completed probability distribution table. Now what we have to do? We have to apply the mean of random variable, that is denoted by mean of random variable, therefore mean of random variable, that is mu, is equal to what we can write, p of x or e of x. This is e of x. So this is mean of random variable, and you know its formula is sigma I is equal to 1 to n pi xi or xi pi. So this is x and this is p. So what will be the result? E of x, we can write x1 p1, x2 p2, this is x3 p3 plus x4 p4. Now for 0 random variable, this will be 0. So x1, x2, x3, x4 is here. And now what will be the result? E of x will be equal to x1 means 0 into p1, probability 125 by 216 plus 1 into 75 by 216 plus 2 into 15 by 216, now plus 3 upon or 3 into 1 upon 216. Now this is our mean calculation. So see, now what will be the calculation? See, calculation will be mu is equal to e times x is equal to, this calculation will be 0 plus this calculation will be 75 by 216 plus 30 upon 216 plus 3 upon 216. Now we have to add this term. So we are going to add this fraction. So mu is equal to Ex, this result will be 75 plus 30, 105 and plus 3, 108. So result will be 108 by, or in explanation 75 plus 30 plus 3 whole upon 216. And when you will add this, result will be 105 plus 3, 108 upon 216, and this calculation will be 1 by 2. So this is 1 by 2. Now mean of random variable, mean of random variable, that is 1 by 2. Now this is the answer of extra question. And probability distribution table you have seen. And in this question, suppose you have to find out the variance. So what you will do? In the same question, suppose you have to find out the variance. So what you will do? Variance, you know, the arithmetic mean of all deviation, that is variance. And for the probability distribution, if you have to find out variance, then what you will do? Suppose again, extra question. Variance. So in case of variance, what you will do? In case of variance, we have to, or we know the formula E of x square minus ex whole square. Now E of x square, you know, we have to multiply random variable by using its square. So what will be its calculation? Its calculation will be 0 square into, first result was no doublets. In case of no doublets, there was a result, that is 125 by 216. So 125 by 216 plus 1 square, result is 75 by 216. 75 by 216. And now plus 2 square, this is 15 by 216, you know, 15 by 216. Now 3 square, 1 upon 216. Now after calculation, this result will be, this is 75, this is 15 4 the 60, and now this is 9 whole upon 216. Now its calculation will be 75 plus 60, 135, 135 plus 9, result will be 145. So 145 by 216. This is the variance of calculation of ex square. And now we have to subtract minus 1 by 2. I have calculate ex is 1 by 2, so mean square result is 1 by 2 whole square. Now its calculation goes to 1 by 2 whole square means 1 by 4. Now you can simplify easily. So variance of x result will be, variance of x, when you will take LCM, 54 means LCM will be 216, and its calculation will be 145 minus 54 4 are 216, so 54 whole upon 216. And after subtracting, what will be the result? Result will be result will be 45. I have subtract, so 45 and next 9, so result will be 91 by 216. 91 by 216, this is the answer. 91 by 216, this is the answer. Now see, now again, you know, variance of x calculation, this is the formula we have to solve for variance of x, and you know this is the variance. Now if you will calculate standard deviation, so this will be the positive square root of variance. You know this is also the formula to calculate the standard deviation, and the standard deviation of this means variance is 91/216 and it's a square root. See, variance of x result is 91/216. Now standard deviation as d, result will be root over 91/216. So this is the positive square root, you know. Now this will be the answer. This is the extra question. Standard deviation. Standard deviation. This is positive square root of x. Now in this topic we have completed mean variable, mean of random variable, variance of random variable, and now positive square root, it's a standard deviation. So these all three topics are completed. Now see,